Global Vectra Helicop Limited welcomes all passengers.
Hello, welcome aboard this Global Vectra AW139 helicopter flight. I request you to pay close attention to the following safety briefing. This is in accordance with current regulations and is a mandatory government requirement. Thank you for your attention. Enjoy your flight.
This briefing contains important safety information. Please pay close attention. Government of India regulations require all passengers to comply with the safety precautions. We are flying the AW139 twin-engine helicopter. Always approach the helicopter from the side section of the helicopter in visual contact with pilot and never from the rear or tail section of the helicopter. Doing so can be fatal. Make sure anti-collision lights are turned off. Ensure no loose items like caps, newspapers, etc. are carried while embarking or disembarking. The ground staff or helideck crew shall guide you. They shall load and unload all your baggage. It is important to wear your life jacket and air pocket before boarding the helicopter. Wear your life jacket as demonstrated. Wear the air pocket around your neck. Pass the white loose clip of the life jacket waist belt through the slot at the lower end of the air pocket and clip it shut. Ensure that white joins to white. Tighten all loose straps. Lock the crotch strap to the extension strap to the lower portion of the air pocket. Ensure black joins black. Individual belts are placed in your life jacket. Once activated, each belt transmits a unique signal and aids in search and rescue agency to locate and identify the source or the survivor. When required to be used, remove your belt from its pouch. Unfasten antenna and move it to an upright position like this. Open the keypad cover and press the top two blue buttons simultaneously for more than 1 second. Will get activated, which will be confirmed by the flashing green and red LEDs. To deactivate, press the red off button for 1 second. Once deactivated, all flashing LEDs will go off, indicating that the belt is no longer sending a distress signal. In case of ditching and having to get into a life raft, it would be prudent to utilize one belt at a time to prevent cluttering the radio frequency. Please note that the belt is for use only during situations of grave imminent danger. After use, belt can be secured by tying it to the life jacket in the manner as demonstrated. Passengers are requested not to touch the belt unless in distress. Deliberate misuse of the belt will incur a very severe penalty. In case of a false alarm, please inform the air crew immediately. Use the step to embark and disembark the helicopter. Do not step on the life raft. Individual earmuffs are placed on the seats for your protection. Kindly wear them for the duration of the flight. Kindly place them back on your seats prior to disembarking. Once seated, fasten your seat belts. This is a 4-point harness. To fasten, ensure the shoulder straps are worn as demonstrated and the quick release button is correctly engaged. Make sure that the belts are not turned or twisted and the buckle is facing outward. Always keep your seat belts fastened on board the helicopter. To release the harness, turn the quick release buckle as demonstrated. Smoking is not permitted on board or in the vicinity of the helicopter. The helicopter is equipped with the first aid kit placed behind the co-pilot seat. Two portable fire extinguishers are available on board, one in the cockpit and the other under the second row of seats. These are to be used only on the instructions from the air crew. Safety briefing cards are placed on board. Please read them carefully. One passenger shall be nominated as lead passenger, who must wear the headset to enable communication between the crew and passengers. To communicate with the pilot, the lead passenger has to push the call button. The pilot will then enable the intercom and talk to you. If the pilot needs to talk to you, you will hear a chime, and you need to press and release the flashing pilot button. The light will now turn steady and you will be able to speak on the microphone. Passengers are also requested to monitor announcements and instructions from the aircrew over the public address system. In case of an emergency, landing on water or on instructions from the pilot, remove all loose articles on you like ear defenders, spectacles, etc. Deploy your air pocket as demonstrated. Check that the valve is pressed in. Then place the mouthpiece into your mouth with the shield between your teeth and lips and put the nose clip on. Do not pop the red knob, but continue to breathe air normally. If instructed by the pilot, adopt the brace position. Place your feet together and slightly back. Grasp the front edge of your seat with both hands on either side of your knees to keep them together. Push your head and body into the seat. In a certain emergency, in case time does not permit, there are two things you must do. Tighten your lap strap and assume brace position. When the helicopter touches down on water, the floats shall inflate automatically. If the helicopter stabilizes on water and on command from the captain, passenger sitting next to the emergency window shall jettison by pulling the red strap on the emergency exits and applying pressure on marked corners. This helicopter has two life rafts, one on each side. Life raft will be deployed by either of the pilots. However, in case both pilots having been incapacitated, an emergency activation lever is fitted on the right side floor between the first and the second row seats. Open the cover as demonstrated and pull the red handle by pressing the center button. Exit one person at a time from either side through the emergency exit. Do not operate life jacket inside the helicopter. If you are unable to step directly into the life raft and have to jump into the sea, inflate your life jacket once you are in the water. Inflate your life jacket by removing the Velcro and pulling the two red tabs firmly downwards. If the helicopter rolls over or sinks, take a single deep breath and pop the red knob by squeezing between the knob and the mouthpiece. Breathe out into the air pocket and thereafter continue to breathe normally. The cylinder in the air pocket shall activate automatically when submerged in water. This shall ensure that you have air to rebreathe even if you were unable to take a breath before immersion. When the helicopter has stabilized, locate the nearest exit. There are two emergency exits on either side. The helicopter is equipped with a helicopter emergency exit lighting system fitted around each emergency exits. Underwater, these lights shall glow to help you to identify the emergency exits quickly. Release your harness and escape. If the jacket fails to inflate or inflates with little pressure, Use oral inflation by manually blowing air into the tubes as shown. To release excess pressure, push the valve into the manual inflation tubes by using your fingers. Remove the outer lining of the jacket in the manner demonstrated. Your life jacket is equipped with LED light that turns on automatically when in water. The rafts attached to this helicopter are provided with survival kits, which contain important life-saving equipment, some of which are emergency drinking water, first aid kit, seasickness tablets, body warming bags, flares, shark repellent, pedals for maneuvering the raft, belt, one each is placed in each life raft. On arrival at the destination, please remain seated and do not unfasten your seat belts. Wait for the instruction from the air crew. Ground crew or heli-deck staff shall approach the helicopter. Once anti-collision lights are off and on positive clearance from the captain. Remain seated even after doors are opened and follow instructions of the ground crew or heli-deck staff. Disembark one person at a time from one side only. If you have any further queries, please clarify them with our crew before boarding the helicopter. This concludes our safety briefing. We request you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.